Dorothy returns from school one afternoon, animated by a chance encounter with Frank Leahy, a handsome new history teacher at her school. He helped her calm a disruptive student and displayed genuine warmth, qualities Dorothy hadn't expected in a colleague. Their chemistry is immediate. Small smiles in the staff lounge turn into exchanged phone numbers, and Dorothy finds herself eagerly anticipating their next meeting. Back at the house, Dorothy confesses to Blanche how refreshing Frank's company feels. He listens and laughs at her dry humor. Blanche, ever the romantic, urges Dorothy to seize the moment, while Rose warns that school romances can be tricky. Sophia quips that Dorothy's idea of refreshing sounds suspiciously like dangerous, but admits she's curious to meet this Frank Leahy. Determined to support Dorothy, Blanche and Rose volunteer to host a dinner in Frank's honor. They transform the lanai into a candlelit bistro. Blanche arranges fresh lilies and selects fine linens. Rose experiments with her grandmother's krumkaki recipe. Dorothy rehearses witty anecdotes. Sophia supervises, insisting the wine glasses be chillier than her attitude. Amidst flour-dusted counters and half-spilled punch bowls, the women bond over logistical woes. Blanche frets about cooking each course just right. Rose frets about Rosetta's family recipe for potato kugel. Dorothy frets about making a good impression. Sophia frets about whether she should warn Frank about old broads in the house. Their camaraderie shines through the chaos as they ready themselves for Dorothy's big night. Frank arrives punctual and poised in a sharp suit, his gentle smile putting Dorothy at ease. He greets each hostess with a warm hello, accepting Blanche's perfumed hand and Rose's homemade dessert with gracious delight. Over salad and flute of champagne toasts, Frank shares stories of his childhood calling to the church. Dorothy listens, fascinated by his depth. Sophia interjects with dry humor, eliciting surprised laughter and easing the formal tension. As the main course is served, Frank compliments Dorothy's cooking and confesses how much he admires her dedication to teaching. Dorothy feels a rush of pride and affection. Blanche and Rose exchange triumphant glances. Their plan is working. Sophia, mid-bite of kugel, nods approvingly. He's a keeper, if only he weren't in a collar. After clearing dishes, Frank hesitates before sharing a secret. He is Father Frank Leahy, a Catholic priest recently assigned to St. Michael's Parish. He joined the school faculty as part of his pastoral outreach. Dorothy recoils, stunned by the discovery that her charming date has taken vows of celibacy. The room falls silent as Dorothy grapples with embarrassment and hurt. Blanche rushes to Dorothy's side, whispering support, while Rose's hand covers Dorothy's, steadying her. Frank apologizes for not disclosing his identity sooner, explaining he feared his clerical collar would overshadow any genuine connection. Sophia's eyebrow arches. Well, at least it wasn't confession time. The moment is rife with tension as Dorothy's hopeful anticipation crashes against reality. Just as Dorothy braces to let the evening end in awkwardness, Frank reveals another truth. He's been granted a dispensation and plans to leave the priesthood to pursue a meaningful life beyond the church and possibly a relationship with Dorothy. He confesses his own conflict between duty and desire, hoping Dorothy can forgive his initial secrecy. Dorothy's anger softens into empathy as she considers the weight of his decision. Blanche offers a tentative smile of congratulations. Rose wipes Dorothy's sympathetic tears. Sophia nods approvingly. Nothing like a career change to spice up romance. Together, they deliberate what this second revelation means. for Frank's future, Dorothy's heart, and their own definitions of faith and friendship. By the night's end, Dorothy embraces Frank, acknowledging his courage and admitting her own hopes. Blanche proposes a celebratory toast. Rose raises her glass in blessing. Sophia offers a wry benediction. May your sins be few and your love be true. Frank promises to navigate his new path with Dorothy at his side. As Frank departs into the Miami moonlight, the four friends gather on the lanai, reflecting on love's surprises. Dorothy thanks them for their unwavering support. Blanche marvels at destiny's twists. Rose hums a hymn of gratitude. Sophia smirks. Well, that was one heavenly dinner. They laugh together, their bond strengthened by another unforgettable chapter.